Hello and happy Thursday. It's time for Make It at Home. Today you can make a Firefly mason jar. Let me turn the lights off real quick so you can see the complete project. Alright, so in your kit, which is available in the Yaz, and they look like this, all packed nice for you. These are just taped on, so be careful traveling with it. You'll have your instructions, which are folded in the jar, the glass jar with lid, and I will say some of them are not smooth-sided, and that's just how it happened with the supplies that I had, so apologies for that, but some of them aren't. This one is a package of fairy lights, which comes neatly wrapped up with your battery pack. Green tissue paper, some scrap paper for flowers, your tub of Mod Podge, and a paintbrush. There's also foam stars, so there's silver and gold, some are gray and some are actually shiny, and 2 mounting squares. So the first thing you're going to do is rip your green tissue paper into vague grass shapes. Doesn't have to be perfect or cut or by any means. And then you're going to take your Mod Podge with your paintbrush and you can put some Mod Podge directly on the jar and then go ahead and put your tissue paper on that and then go over it with more. So it's glued to the jar and then pasted over for protection. And you're going to do that all the way around the jar. So again, in the finished example, you can see it goes all the way around. And you can make it go as high up the jar as you want, but really the bottom quarter is probably fine. And then you're going to let that dry. And then once it's dry, and we'll pretend this one is, you can take your scrap tissue and just kind of scrunch it up. And you can dip it into your container of Mod Podge. So you get some on the end. And you can put that on the grass. So it's like a flower. And you can put as many as you want depending on how many scrap paper pieces you have. You can put none of them on there. It's totally up to you. And again, you're going to set that aside to dry. Then the next step is for your foam stars. So the ones in your jar are small like this. The ones in mine are bigger because that was what was left over. And they're easier to see. So my initial thought was to put them inside the jar, but they weren't sticking as well, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick it on the outside. So there's paper on the back, and you can just stick it on there. And again, totally optional, you do not have to do that. Then you're going to unravel your fairy lights. So they're just wrapped in on themselves, with the wire, so just be careful. And make sure that they unwind all the way. And get frustrated like I am right now. Okay. This wasn't as hard the last time I did this. Okay. Just make sure that they're unwound. And then before you put them in, you're going to pull the plastic tag out so that the battery's activated. And make sure the switch is on. You're going to put them in the jar, loose side down, so the battery pack's on top. Then you're going to take the two mounting squares and put them on this side of the pack so that the screws are accessible. So they're sticky here. And here. And take this side off. I'm going to take the inner part of the lid that pops out, so it either pops out or you can leave it in there, and you're going to smash that battery packet to the inside and press and hold it for about 30 seconds. And then you're good to put it on top. Make sure your wire's in there all the way. Screw it on. So you can see it sticks pretty well. I haven't had mine fall off on the model one that I made, so it works pretty well. Make sure that your wire is better separated in yours, like this one. Alright, and you can put that in your room. You can sit it out if you've got a deck or a patio. Sit it on your table out there. It's just a nice little cozy lighting. Alright, thanks for watching. Make sure you pick up your kits in the Yaz. They've been going like crazy today, so get them while you can. Thanks for watching.